In this video, I'm going to walk you through setting up the intelligent search module for the Sitecore Cognitive Services. So you're going to want to go to github.com/markstyles, go to the repositories, scroll down here to intelligent search. I'm going to download the zip. You can clone it if that works for you better. And what I'm going to do is unzip this here, extract it to my desktop. I'm going to cut it. Now if I jump into my master project here, go to source. I've already created a feature folder, but if you didn't have one, you would create one. And then I would paste project here. This folder is ignored by the parent solution, the parent repository, so you don't have any problem or conflict putting a sub-repository here. So that exists. I'm going to go into my solution. I'm going to right-click. So I've already created a solution folder called feature. If you don't have one, create one there. This I'm going to call intelligent search, and I'm going to add existing project. Here, I'm going to go to my Task Runner Explorer and run Nant. That's run. I'm going to right-click on this project and publish. This is going to publish to the running instance that I've already set up in an earlier video. Now that that's working, I'm going to jump back to that instance, refresh Unicorn. Okay, now I'm going to sync this project. I'm going to jump back into Sitecore Content Editor. What I'm going to see here is another website here, and this is the intelligent search. This is just an example. It just helps you kind of see how it works so you can take it apart and use it yourself. If you go under System, Modules, and Sitecore Cognitive Services, you'll see the intelligent search section. Under Search Profiles, so you need an app ID. You have this JSON blob. You're going to want to copy it out. So if you jump to this Content tab, right-click, create a new text file on your desktop called intelligentsearch.json. Yes. Paste, save. Now that I've saved this down to my desktop, I want to open up my Lewis account and my Portal Azure account.
Now when you're in Azure and you're trying to set up all the services for the intelligent search, there's 4 that you need to use. So what you're going to want to do is create a Lewis service, an auto suggest service, a Bing search version 7 service, and a spell check version 7 service. Now these all tie in to make the intelligent search work. The Bing search is going to give you the results for the search itself. The auto suggest, if you hesitate after typing a little bit, will finish your sentence for you. The spell check will check the language before it gets sent to Lewis to make sure that any misspellings or incorrections are fixed before the Lewis will try to categorize your language. So let's jump back into Azure and I'll show you which ones those are. You're going to want to create resource. First one you want to look for is Lewis. This is the Language Understanding Information Service. Click that, click Create, and that'll add it to your dashboard. You're also going to want a Bing Auto Suggest version 7. Spell check version 7. Bing search version 7.
But I'm going to jump back into Lewis. I'm going to sign in, it knows who I am. I'm going to import a new app, choose the JSON file, go to my desktop, and hit select. And when it's done, you'll have this intelligent search application. So if you jump in, you go to Manage, you copy out the application ID, go back to Sitecore, paste it in here, hit Save. Since I've already added my Lewis application ID here under Microsoft, I don't need to do that, but if you did, you would go in here, save it to Lewis. Should be able to go here, test your application, and now I'm getting results. So now that that's working, what I want to do is go to the project, and so I provided a sample site for you to use. In here, it's called the Intelligent Search, the website node. You're going to want to copy out the host name, set up your IIS bindings, and then your host file. I've already done that, so I'm just going to jump back to the browser and view it. And what you get is basically a fake Google search, and you can query it. It's going to use Bing search. It's going to give me results. That's the Bing search results. If I type in, it's going to autocomplete. That's the auto suggest for me. And now when it's popping up this yellow box. That's Lewis. That's telling me that it knows that I'm asking a question, and it knows that it's a question about an event. So if I were to ask it a question about buying something, brown car, it knows the difference between purchasing and adding something to the cart versus an event, or even fixing a sink. I can look up information on Wikipedia. I can then want to contact you. I type in my name, type in my email address. That's not my email address. I can type in a message. And now I'm done. And I can tell I'm done. And I can also do a registration event. I can enter my name and email, password, and I'm registered. I can save it to my browser. And that is Intelligent Search. It is a demonstration. It's not really a module. It's just source code to help you understand how you would build your own Google-like search for your customers. And using Lewis, a handful of other things that you may or may not need. You won't need results. Probably won't need auto-suggest, but you may need spell checking. And the way you do that is if you pass in if you have the spell checking API key set, Lewis will pull it, automatically attach it to the query string when it sends off the request, and your queries will be spell checked before they're run through Lewis. So that's it. That's the Intelligent Search. Thank you for watching.